Welcome to the All the Way Live podcast. I am your host, Carl Washington, the OG. And next to me is one of our hosts, Candy Red, who paints the town red. Uh, Actually, we have a new segment for her that we're calling uh, What's Going Down in Your Town. She's going to kind of, get with you guys and kind of let you know things that are happening in and around the world. This is the All the Way Live podcast. We welcome all visitors on right now who are checking us out. Uh, I'm going to let her introduce herself and explain to you who we are and what we are about. All the Way Live podcast. Candy Red.
Hello, good evening. My name is Candy Red with All the Way Live Radio. We're here to promote, engage, and excel your business. If you have a product or service, we are willing to help market your business. So, welcome to All the Way Live podcast. I'm one of your hosts, and Mocha is not here today. Hopefully, she's feeling better next week. So, we have some topics that we want to talk about, but really, what we're all about is branding your business, or your if you're an artist or whatever product or service you offer. We're we're here to assist you with those things to get your business started. So this is what our platform is all about. So also make sure you hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Also, make sure you check out our Facebook page. We also post on when we're coming on our show. So today is Friday. Normally we're on a Thursday, so we're just trying to get the vibe and see, what everybody's doing, and see what everybody's doing, and see if we can kind of elevate you to the next level with us. So you can get your business, promote, and engage. We can engage and excel your business. That's what we're all about. So I'm just waiting for Carl to come back. So also we are going to have a drawing. So whoever the 24th subscriber, I'm sorry, not caller, but subscriber, you would get a gift. I think Carl will be showing that what we're going to offer if you are the 24th subscriber. I don't know why I said caller, but you have to understand, before we were a podcast, we were a radio station. So we're going to the podcast. So come and join. We're going to just talk about things going on in your neighborhood, or if not, we can tell you what's going on in our neighborhood. So definitely just wait for Carl to come on. So I hope everybody having a great Friday. Marks the anniversary of the 1862 victory by Mexican troops, of the 1862 victory, um, invading French at the Battle of Pueblo. I think if I pronounce it right or not. Oh, well,
What are you talking
so
about?
happy Cinco de Mayo.
What are you talking about? Cinco de Mayo.
Happy,
What would you just name it?
yeah,
Cinco de Mayo. What?
it's this marked the anniversary of the 1862 battle. Mexican troops over invading French.
What marks that anniversary? Today?
Yes, today the 5th, right?
Which
Today
anniversary is it?
is the Cinco de
85th?
Mayo. It's Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, that's what Cinco de Mayo is about. Is
Yeah, it's the
when the French
Mexican
invaded.
troops invaded French.
Wait, the Mexican troops invaded French
French forces. Yes,
to do what?
the Battle of Puebla. The Trump. Oh, so why?
What they invaded
Celebrate.
French for? To do what? To take what? What they take? What they get?
Uh, Let me see if I can get that more information. Just know it's Cinco de Mayo. uh,
Anyway,
it's Let me see what it's the triumph over the better equipped and more numerous French troops was enormous emotional boost for the Mexican soldiers, led by General Insignia Zaragoza. I don't care. I'm not pronouncing. I'm not Spanish. I know I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. So if you are Spanish, come on and explain this a little bit to us, because all I just heard today was Cinco de Mayo. So I guess it was a victory. Mexico over the victory over the battle of the war against the French. So exactly what was about, I can kind of research it a little bit more, but based on the time that we have for me to do any research, I just found out today.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to somebody to explain me.
Yeah, can you reach out to somebody? It's their Independence Day. It's an Independence Day, but here they're saying
it's an Independence Day. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to somebody to try to explain me, to explain us a little bit better.
Yeah, because it doesn't. You can Google so much. Google will give you so much.
Give me 1 second again, and then I'll come back and I'm gonna see if I can reach out to somebody to come on here, explain to us Cinco de Mayo. If somebody reaches back, I'll send them the link. If somebody reaches back, I will send them the link to explain to us Cinco de Mayo. In 1 second. Candy will entertain you. I'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Well, okay, I'm entertaining y'all.
I'm sure you can tell them something. Just don't go into the other subject. Just talk about whatever, how'd your day go?
Well, let me see. I might got some answers.
Look, this is always like people want to know what we do every day and every day. This is real. This is live TV. This ain't nothing scripted. We're not. This is like an off the cuff show. So until we start getting scripted guests coming in, this is all off the cuff. We just want you guys to come on, enjoy the conversation. So I'll be right back. We'll find out if I can reach out to somebody that can explain us the details and the insights of Cinco de Mayo. We don't have a lot of time today, but we're going to try to get this going. I know a lot of people watching the game. Who playing? Who playing?
Well, I might be able to answer that question. So by the late 1850s, years of eternal strife had left the young Republic of Mexico fractured and deeply in debt to Europe. Seeing an opportunity to expand the French Empire, so basically the French Empire in the New World. So basically that's what the war was about. I guess they wanted to expand the New World. So Napoleon III invaded Mexico in 1862. So I mean, it's a lot of things that, explain to why Cinco de Mayo is so big. Like I said, during the War 1860, as a response against the Mexico and French European effort to colonize Latin America. It also tied with the support of Union in the U.S. Civil War. So that's what it's all about. So
that's the gist of it. So they took over. So they took over what? The land?
They took over the country. They want to colonize Latin America.
Oh, okay. We'll see if somebody would. We'll see if somebody would chime in. And
but I think I was reading that's not the actual. Today is not actual day, but
May 5th ain't the actual day.
It said Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday that is celebrated on 1 and 2 November. So it said, does Cinco de Mayo mean Day of the Dead? Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday. So that's totally different. Well, I guess that is celebrated on the 1 and the 2, on the 1st and the 2nd November and holds no social. Oh, no, that's different. No, that's different.
When is Day of the Dead? That ain't
that's different. The Day of the Dead. Okay.
Day of the Dead is that other thing where they be having like them skeletons and things like that.
That's what it is. Kind of like,
that's
like we celebrate Halloween, like we celebrate Halloween.
I'm not well versed on those, but I'm hoping that someone can chime in to give us that information. I don't know. I'm just reaching out. I'm trying to reach out to all my social platforms and see if I can get somebody to chime in on. I'm gonna send again. I'm gonna send the link. You know, uh, to the people I know the most, uh, which is my family. Thank you very much. And let's see if I can get them to chime in and you know explain to us about Cinco de Mayo. See
Yeah.
what happens here. I'm gonna say we need somebody. I'm typing right now, so I know if it looks like I'm not paying attention, I am. I told you everything we do is live, so we don't do this.
Yeah, we just
We don't
just
pre
run with it.
together. It's just
Yeah, it was
whatever
like kind of
comes
like a
out.
last minute thing, and I just said, "Oh yeah, Cinco de Mayo. What is Cinco de Mayo? I know
Yeah, we just we just need. I'm talking
Mexican
and typing at
food.
the same
I love to
time.
eat Mexican food. That's my favorite food. And
Yeah.
drinking and celebrating. I love to drink and celebrate.
How you spell it? Do you spell it Cinco de Mayo or whatever?
Yeah, Cinco. Oh, Cinco De
M
Maya.
A.
Mayo.
Oh, see, I said Cinco de Mayo. See, I had it wrong already. You know. So let's reach out to somebody to see if we can get somebody to come on and explain us Cinco de Mayo. While we waiting on that special person to come on,
Well,
while
we
we,
can go. I
huh?
mean, we can. We can talk about your.
Well, hold on. We bring the other subject up, but let me just. I want
Okay,
to.
you want to give some
I want
time?
to.
Okay, I give up because
I want to spend a little. What's wrong with your camera? It went back. Chop. Anyway, while we're waiting for somebody to come on with Cinco de Mayo, uh, let me just go over a couple of things again about who we are, what we do. This is All the Way Live Podcast. I'm your host, Carl. To my right is Candy Red. The hostess with the mostest is out today. She's a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather, so we just hope that we're praying for her that she gets well and soon will be on the show. Again, this is the All the Way Live Podcast. As Candy was saying, we started out on the radio, which is cool. And radio was good. We got a lot of guests on, and we had a lot of people that we didn't know. I figured that most people want to see us, so we transitioned. Took us a minute, but we transitioned over into this podcast. And so on this podcast, we talk about any and everything. And as Kendi had mentioned before, um, we do have a prize for the 100th
oh, you said
subscriber.
100 now. I thought you said 24.
If you don't remember last week, we said we had one for the 24th subscriber, and we have one for the
Okay.
100th subscriber.
Okay.
The prize that I have that I'm about to show you, bring it up on the screen. It ain't $1 million, so don't get excited, right?
My
I don't want,
shoes. I need
I
that.
don't want nobody to get excited thinking I'm giving out $1 million.
Okay.
Now, I do have $1 million bill. It's just not real. But
Oh,
the prize that I'm giving out, right, for the 24th subscriber. Let me see how many subscribers we
how many
got.
subscribers we have?
I'm going to tell you in a minute. Just let me take a look at this real quick. We got, let's see, right down the subscribership. Oh, man. We got 23.
We got 23. All right. Need one more.
24.
Hey, whoever, is that you?
No, I'm just kidding. We got one.
You need one more if you haven't
We got
subscribed.
we got one. Man, we got one subscriber. I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
one subscriber. You said one?
I was just joking. Those are jokes. Some of these are just jokes. I'm sure it's going to grow. But listen, as soon as we get 23 subscribers,
So how
right,
many we have for real?
we got one.
One subscriber?
We just started. What do you expect? People don't even know we even on Friday. Normally, our shows come on Thursday. We're trying
Is
different days to see. I got two. Listen, right now I got two people watching.
it,
I got two people watching the show. If you know me, you're a friend of mine, you support everything that I'm doing, please subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your friends' friends, tell their mama, tell their mama's mamas, tell their mama's kids, tell their kids to go on and subscribe. You know, it's a chain. It's a bunch of people. They lined up. They go from big to little. All of them have a mobile device. They got a laptop, they got an iPad, they got a phone. Uh, some of them got them computer machines. Them things get emailed too. All y'all have to do is subscribe.
Subscribe.
In the 24th subscriber, I promise you, I have a prize, and you will not be disappointed. So, but I'm telling you, I know what's going to happen. They're going to all start subscribing at the same time. And by the next show, I'm going to announce the winner. So if you have not subscribed to our radio podcast, if you haven't, if you have not subscribed to our podcast, please go to the podcast and subscribe. Subscribe. Let me put it up there. Subscribe. Put it up there.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
it's free, y'all. It's free. All you have to hit subscribe.
It's free.
Nothing at all.
I can tell you all about it. I'm just going to send out some more links for some people, just to come on here, check us out, that kind of thing. Because hey, we're here for you. This is what we do. Again, this is All the Way Live, the podcast. It's a live show. We love for our friends and our families and everyone to come on here and talk to us if you can. And like I said, it's a show that we open discussion. We talk about any and everything. But I'm telling you, there's one thing that I need right now on this show. If I can't get nothing else, there's one thing I need, and that is subscribers, right? I need subscribers. I need people to come on here and subscribe. Let me send out some more. Let me.
Share.
Yeah, let me send out some. I'm gonna send out some information to some new people that I know, and I would love for them to come on the show, when they get a chance.
We're providing you free advertisement.
Yeah, we provide free advertising.
You want to see what your product or your service?
We want you to get on here to subscribe to the show. Most of the time, our show is on Thursday. This is matter of fact, this is our first Friday show. Our first Friday podcast. It's a live podcast. This ain't recorded. It's happening right now. I need to let you know that. But I'll let Candy explain to you again how this all got started. She can tell you the history. Candy, can you tell them the history of the All the Way Live podcast right now?
What?
Let's tell you. As a matter of fact, not the history. Tell them the history of how we got here, where we at. I'm gonna reach out to a few. I'll be back in 2 seconds. But tell them the
history. You want the history?
The history of how we got here. What were you doing before we even started this whole project? Tell them the history.
There's a long story. They don't want to hear this, but anyway.
But we got time.
Well, I got you on the show. Well, okay.
Friday night, all they gotta do is go to sleep in the morning, wake up, and watch cartoons.
It's Friday instead of Thursday, so that y'all don't have to go to bed early. So.
Stay up. Trust me.
Stay up.
Might be on there alone in an hour. I don't know. It's Friday. That's why we're doing Friday. We're
not staying up too late because we
ain't staying up too late. I'm gonna reach out to a few people. We only know 10 minutes, right? I'm gonna reach out to a few people while you tell them the history real quick.
Reach out and touch someone.
I'm gonna reach out and touch a few people. See if we can get some people. Trust me, I love for some people, one of my family members, I don't care who you are, to come on. You send me, you respond to my text, I will send you the link and you can be on the show right now. Tell us what's going on in your town. Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
don't be shy because
that's one of
I'm
our
a person that is shy.
that's
So
one of our topics today. What's going down in your town?
in
That's
your
one of our
town.
topics. But I'm gonna let her explain to you guys real quick the
So let me
history
get my thoughts together.
of how
Yeah.
we got here. Take it from the beginning. You
Ooh.
don't say in the beginning.
I wasn't prepared for that because it's a lot.
Just
Y'all, I'm just kidding.
take it from the
I'm gonna
beginning.
make it
I'm
short
gonna
as
reach out to a
possible.
few people and see if we can get people on. Take it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Reach out to a few people. She's gonna tell you all about all the way live.
Okay. So this is how it all started. Um, I had, like I said, if you missed the beginning of it, I had a radio station in Dallas. So every weekend, every Saturday, I would drive to the radio station and start our show. So then I think in July, I got in touch with Carl. He happened to be in Dallas that weekend. I think it was the 4th of July weekend anyway. So I asked him to come to the show because Carl would surely tell you all his expertise as far as what he does for a living, his all his talents. He's a magician. He he's he's a magician. He's an artist. He's a I can't even think of it. Marketing, like I said, he could do everything. Website. So he came on to our show. He showed us some little tricks, his magic tricks. I guess you want to call it his magic tricks. And so from there on, I decided that it was just too much for me to be driving all the way to Dallas every Saturday. And so we decided to figure out a way where we can do this without me traveling to Dallas every weekend. So Carl came up with the radio station where we could have people to call in and also talk about their business. And that's how we started. So that's how he became executive producer. So that's where it all began. So now we decided, he kept saying that, we need to step it up. He said, we got to step it up. The radio is fine, but it's not giving us enough enough room to grow as well. I mean, we have to grow. So he said we have to do visual. People want to see who you are. They just don't want to hear the voice anymore. Which, I mean, there's still some radios stations out there that you don't know how they look, or wonder how they look, and I'm sure they show their pictures on their advertising, their marketing thing, but just to hear their voice back in the day, all we had was the voice, so we didn't see who they were, unless they had an event or something like that. But other than that, we decided, we kind of like, we don't want to do visual. We don't want to do the visual thing. We just kind of like, no, no, no. We just kept saying no. So now we're here. So we're here now with visual. So we are here to help you. I mean, that's the whole thing. Basically, what from radio to podcast, we're here to promote and excel, engage your business. We're giving you pretty much free advertisement. I want to see all the talented people, wherever you're located, Texas, uh, New York, or Arkansas, or wherever, Florida, Georgia, wherever you're located. We want to see, your products. We want to see what you have to bring and bring to the table, really.
That's awesome. You gave him the whole story?
Yeah, I told him host. I mean, I probably skip a little stuff, but yeah, pretty much. I tell the
Yeah,
whole
well,
story.
it sounded like you were talking about me a lot, but anyway, this ain't
Well,
about me.
yeah,
Well, let me tell you what.
yeah.
Let me clean it. Let me clean it up a little bit. I'm
Well,
gonna
you need
clean
to
it up.
clean it up, Carl.
Well,
I mean,
she's
I put
right.
it as short as it could be because it could be. I know how you talk. You like to go on and
Well, she was
on and
right about the
on
whole.
and
She was right
on
about
and
every
on.
aspect. She was right. She was right about every aspect of what she talked about. Uh,
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 now, what
the
you want to
vision,
say?
this vision of this all the way live is all her. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I saw what she was doing and I liked it. I said, look, I can help you with this. And then she said, okay, well, let's do this. And that's why we're here today. So she was right about everything she said. And she's right. We're trying to get people on here to help you promote, engage, and excel your business, your service, your product, whatever you do. We want to be able to show it to the world. But it's very important, okay, that we get subscribers. Okay. We want to build the brand. I know there's a few people out there watching. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We have a comment section. You're watching on YouTube. I'm sure you can probably find that if you're watching on stream. We have, leave a comment. Let us know you're there. Uh, we'll post it on there so everybody can see. Hey, what's the name is watching? That's the key of how we continue to get people on here to check us out. We Tonight is an open discussion. We only have about 35 to 45 minutes. Um, every time we come on, we're going to get newer people on here. So we just want you guys to be able to come on here and check us out. We normally do this thing on Friday night, on Thursday nights. But tonight we're on Friday night. We figure, if you ain't a basketball fan, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Come talk to us. Let us know what's going on. As a matter of fact, we have a couple of segments we want to talk about. And one of them is what's going down in your town. I'll let Candy start. I got something. I don't know if she has anything. If she want me to start
No,
first.
I was.
But before we do
Thing
that,
was Cinco DeMayo. That's what's going down in my
before we
town.
do that, and Cinco de Mayo, people go out, they get drunk.
Yeah, that's the hard. We were hoping to get somebody on to tell us a little bit more about it. I mean, you
Before
can
we
Google it,
before we do
but you
that,
may have a little bit more information than Google.
yeah, I mean, before we do that, we encourage you guys to subscribe to our channel, so you'll get a message every time that we come on. And our discussion is open. We talk about any and in everything. I'm going to reach out to a few more people here and see if we can get a few more people on this live feed. Now, remember this too. Um, uh, even though we're online, this thing is recorded, so you can always go to our podcast and watch it at your leisure. We love for you to do that. You don't have to do that, but we love for you to do that. We rather you come on here and talk to us live, on live. We're on live right now. I mean, this ain't no recording. This ain't no, this ain't, this wasn't recorded. And you know how they think people come on TV and say, "Oh yeah, this is recorded on a earlier show." This is live. We on live right now. And so we want you to come on. If you can, come watch us, check us out, that kind of thing. Look, we got some great comments. My sister said hello. What's up, little sis? I mean, let me see. Oh, she in the middle. What's up, little sis? Everything cool? I see
No,
you.
hey, what's up?
Y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't believe me. That's okay. They don't believe me. Look, I can put them up. They don't believe me. That's my sister. She said hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mark said he's watching the NBA playoffs. See,
Watching NBA playoff. I know a
so
lot of
who
people.
won last night?
Well, I'll tell you who didn't win, the Lakers. That's the problem. I knew something was going. As a matter of fact, let's talk about that for a minute.
Well, I'm not. I didn't watch it, so I'm just gonna sit back and listen.
I'm not finished. You know what?
Unless somebody want to come on and tell us what
Well, here's the thing. Here's the
You said
thing.
she's watching the NBA. Oh, he's watching it now.
Basketball to me is a little different. I mean, I didn't watch a whole lot of basketball this year. I mean, I've been very busy. And basketball to me is just not how it used to be. You used to always got to feed the big guy and he make all the points. And it was all aggressive and real hardcore in the paint. Now everybody's a shooter. I get that. Uh, uh, and and Mark, he's chiming at my leg. I get that. Everybody's a shooter. And
Yep, they lost it in the second half.
I started watching the Lakers. The last game of the series they had before the one they in now, and I noticed that they were a different team because 4 out of the 5 people or 3 out of the 5 people I ain't never heard of because I guess they traded Westbrook and got a whole bunch of people, and they look pretty good. They piqued my interest, so I said, let me see. They might have something here. I don't know. The Golden State Warriors are really good. That's what I
That's
do.
my team. Oh,
That's what I do know. They got Steph Curry and
yeah, that's my man. Oh,
they,
not literally,
they,
he's man, but
they really good. They really good. I
that's
don't know
my
about the
man.
other team. Like I said, I ain't been watching basketball a whole lot. But I know what the thing that's going around with Anthony Davis is that he's good when he's on. Problem is he ain't on every day, right? That's the
Mm.
problem. Let's see if he can correct that. If he can, I'm telling you, man, the Lakers they can win this thing. They can win this thing. If these guys can stay on, they can. I have a feeling they can win this thing. And I'm telling you, in sports, I'm never wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Yeah, right. You was wrong last night,
Really,
but
here's what I want to. Yeah, I'm wrong all the time. Trust me. I don't really know what the half the stuff I'm talking about, but I'm wrong all the time. But anyway, here's what I want to tell you. Look, again, it's an All the Way Live podcast. We're on live. It's on a Friday night. We normally come on Thursdays, right? So if you go to our Facebook, this is how you can find it. You can go to our Facebook and see how to get onto the link. If you want to come on the show, DM me or DM Candy, and we can send you the link so you can be on the show. Now I get it. A lot of people, Friday night they probably took the rollers out their head or put the rollers in and put off the nice clothes and put on their pajamas. They probably want to come on TV. Or they probably want to come on the internet and show their face. Like, I get that. I get that. But again, we trying different days so we can see what's going on with people and see if they may have a free, they might have a better night on a Friday night than they do on
a Thursday
on,
night.
on a Thursday night. So you just never know. But
Make sure you subscribe.
yeah, make sure you subscribe to it. That's important. We want people to subscribe to our channel because the 24th subscriber. Okay, I gotta show y'all what Mark said because Mark said, yeah, he's a true basketball fan. He's gonna beat me down by my Lakers. By them. Look, I didn't say I was a fan of the Lakers. I'm a fan of basketball, right? And when it's a good game, that game one was a great game. It was one of the better games I've seen. Like I said, I ain't watched a whole bunch of basketball, but it was one of the better games that I saw um, uh, in a while. And I normally don't. I'm a football. I mean, I normally don't watch that much basketball, but right now the Lakers and the Warriors series is very, very exciting. Now the Denver
Yes, or
Nuggets,
on
who
10th,
the
and
Denver
we're gonna
Nuggets
win.
playing, Mark? I'm not sure who the Denver Nuggets are playing. Is it New York? No, the Denver Nuggets playing. I'm not sure who the Denver Nuggets playing. Oh, the Denver Nuggets is playing I believe they playing Kevin Durant's team, which is who's the Denver Nuggets playing? They're playing I'm losing. I'm getting old, so sometimes my memory goes. Right. The Spurs, I think they're playing the Spurs, which could be a good series too. That thing's on that, which probably explains why a lot of people. Oh, the Suns. Mark told me it's the Phoenix Suns, which is probably why a lot of people is not is not on tonight. They probably watching that game. I'm sure that's a great game as well. Uh, we was going to normally come on Thursdays, but we kind of canceled it because we knew uh, the NBA playoffs was on, and so there's Phoenix Suns fans, and there's Denver Nuggets fans, and there's Lakers fans, and there's Warriors fans, and so it's a little bit tough right now. But listen, we're on here. We love for you guys to chime in if you can. Just say hi, and please, please, please go onto our YouTube channel and subscribe. We're looking for subscribers.
Subscribe.
We got one subscriber. The 20. Let me show y'all. Let me just show y'all what the 20th, 20. No, the 100th subscriber would win. I ain't gonna show you the 24th yet because we got a long way to go, right? But the
Yeah,
this is real. This is sitting on. Matter of fact, the picture that I'm about to show you is a real picture. It is sitting on my. It is in my possession, and it's something that everyone that is listening would love to have. Trust me. I can tell you this. I can tell you this. One of the cameras that I use is this one. And if you see how clear I am now, the quality is better.
I need one.
It's better than what you see now. What you're seeing now is the camera on my computer. That's what you're seeing. But this camera, let me show it to you, is the giveaway for the 24th subscriber. Okay? The 24th subscriber, right? The 24th subscriber gets this camera, 1920 HD. I mean, it's top of the line, right? As you can see, it may be a little dusty. That's just dirt. It's brand spanking new. Okay, it's an IR FHD high resolution digital. Hold it in your hand. This thing fits in the palm of your hand. It's really nice. I'm just waiting for the 24th subscriber to get them to give it away. I don't need it. I got 3 of them. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying.
I need one.
These, well, she don't even qualify. She's part of the show. I'm trying to get people to go on and subscribe so they can see what we have to offer.
What if I subscribe? Can I subscribe? Can I subscribe?
You don't qualify. You don't qualify. Yeah. She's trying to win her own. Can you believe that? She's trying to win her own stuff. Wow. Who would have thought? She wanted to win her own stuff. But anyway, I know y'all out there listening. Let me see if I can get some more people to come on and check us out. I have a lot of friends, but I have a lot of family too. A lot of family. And love for the family to come on and check us out on our podcast. Just say hi. I don't care what you do. Just come on and say hi. To our podcast. We on live right now. We are on live, and this is a live show. We got the first segment that we're going to talk about. We need to get going because we can't be on here all night, right?
I know it. Go ahead.
Let's talk about segment that we're going to talk about. I'm just typing I'm typing and talking at the same time. And the words that I'm saying are different than the words I'm talking. Try that on Friday night. Thank you very much. Yeah. Anyway, I'm talking and typing at the same time. We're on live on the podcast right now. And our first topic that we're going to talk about today is what's going down in your town, right? Now, I'm not sure if Candy's got anything on that, but I do, and I want to talk about it.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I want to talk about it just for a minute. I won't hold you long. Trust me.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it for a minute. What's going down in your town? So it's springtime, right? I mean, I don't know where you guys are. You might have rain. Some of you might have thunderstorms. Some of you might got dust storms, electrical storms. But nevertheless, it's springtime. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first spring that people feel a little bit free and open and want to get out and do some stuff, right? We've all been caught up in this pandemic stuff and kind of like scared to go out, right? Um, this is the first time that I believe that people are starting to, matter of fact, on the news the other day, uh, a little bit of topic about if you don't know now you know, right? The WHO, which is the World Health Organization, said the COVID thing, the hype, the hype of the COVID, the the high warning, whatever they did of the COVID thing is over.
Okay.
We know it ain't really over because you can still get COVID, but it ain't high potential like it
It's
was.
still out there, but it's not
Yeah,
like it
that thing
was.
kills 7 million people, right? And I pray for those families who lost loved ones during it. But anyway, right? It's on.
I mean,
It's
I
you
think the
still have to
aftermath
be
is
you have to
over,
be
but
wise. You still have to be careful. You still have to be vigilant. Obviously, don't go in a group of crowd of people and everybody coughing. That's a problem. But for the most part, the severity of the whole thing is over. And a lot of people are getting out. And so, what's happening here in California, which I kind of recognized when I kind of got into space, there are art fairs everywhere. Everywhere I go, there's an art fair. There's an art fair over here. There's an art fair over here. There's one over here. There's one over here. So I said, you know what? And I did this a few months ago. I said, I'm going to try to get back into the art scene just for a little bit, see what happens. And now I'm going to be in 3 of them, right? It is what it is. And people say, why you? Why are you in an art fair? Well, a lot of you guys know me out there. I'm an artist. That's why I'm in an art fair because I do artwork. I've been doing it for 30 years, probably more. Uh, and so, but that's what's going on. Uh, uh, we'll be on for a minute, Chris. So uh, come on down. We probably got another 15, 20 minutes. One of my buddies called. So that's what I do. I do art fairs, and that art fairs are everywhere. They're everywhere. And I'm just so excited that I'm going to be in one, and they just keep coming down the pipe. Everybody want me to be in one. But listen, they're only there because I'm thinking, here's what's happening. People are getting out. People are tired of being quarantined and locked up in their houses, and they want to get out of them. You know, I ain't even told my wife, yeah, I want to go to the Strawberry Festival, right? I mean, we just went to this. Believe it or not, if this look, this is part of this what's going down in your town, and I know they coming to Dallas if they hadn't already been there. But I just participated in I didn't participate. I went to it's called a Spectacular Black Girl Art Show. And it was all black women. And the theme was kind of African American culture. And it was amazing. Some really great talent there. Really great talent there. Uh, and they were out. I'm telling you, they were out. They were doing their thing. People were painting. It's so exciting. So that's part of our little segment that we're calling right now. What's going down in your town? I was doing one of my buddies who just chimed in. I was doing some. I was doing First of all, first I'm gonna plug this guy. Okay, it's very important that I plug him because great friend of mine, right? One of if not the best videographer I know. Okay. And to me, the best one I've ever seen. And believe it or not, a lot of you, it's a small world. He's right where we from, right? He grew up in the same town I grew up in, and we both ended up out in California. But he just chimed in, and he was doing a video shoot for me the other day, and I had to walk to get to his studio. I had to walk in the middle of an art fair. I like, lo and behold, another art fair. I wasn't even looking. I was doing something else. The art fairs are popping up everywhere. There's one out in on May
Definitely.
20th. There's one in June. There's one in October. There's one this weekend. They're everywhere, and people are getting out. And this is not just people who are, artists like myself. There's people that do crafts and all this. So if you get a chance, take your family out. Because if it's sunny outside, I know some of you might have some weather issues. Depending on what's going on. But get out there and go to them art fairs, man, and have some fun. But that's what's going on in my town is art fairs. They are. I was just talking to a lady today. They are everywhere. So you gonna participate? I'm like, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like they're all over the place. It's amazing, And so these are plus. I wish Chris would come on and tell you about his video stuff because he is amazing with this stuff. And I need you guys to know who this guy is because a lot of you guys who are listening to me right now, this guy's from the same neighborhood that I'm from, or the same town that I'm from. And we're good friends now. We're good buddies, we're good friends, and he's very, very talented. Because that's what this station is about. We want to come on here, we want to talk and spread the word about people that we know. Ken, that's what's going on in my town. Now you're in Oklahoma. Again, if you come on here and you talk about your product, business, or service, it's a span between here, California, and Oklahoma. From the Red River to the Pacific Ocean. Think about that. Think about that. Anybody got a song out like that? From the Red River to the Pacific. Who got a that might be that might be a song I gotta come up with.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find me a lyricist. Did I say that right? Anyway, from the Red River to the Pacific Ocean. And everything in between, you can see us. You can talk to us. All we're asking is you go onto our YouTube channel and subscribe. I'm gonna put that up right now. Subscribe. We want you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all we want you to do. Just subscribe. It don't take much. It's one punch of a button. You might win something. You never know. You might not. What if you win something? What if you win something? Right? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Do I have to give away stuff for you to subscribe? Or can we have enough interesting topics on here so that you can come on and I don't even know if I spelled it right. But we got enough interesting topics on here so that you can come on and subscribe. All I want you to do. I even put it on there so you can see it. Subscribe. Did I spell right? Subscribe. Yeah. Put it on there so you can see it. That's all we want you to do is come on, subscribe to us. The 24th subscriber will win this right here. No joke. I just set it on the table, so took it out the box. I just set it on the table so you can see what it is, right? You don't have to subscribe. You can go in there anytime you want and subscribe, right? And it don't cost you anything to subscribe. You just get on there and click on the link and you're there, and you'll get every show. The shows, every single one of them is recorded. Every single one of them. Again, this is the All the Way Live podcast. I want to show you guys what our Facebook, well, not what our Facebook, but our podcast cover kind of looks like, so that you guys will know who are on here, right? It's me, Candy Red, and Mocha, our hostess with the motion, who is obviously out sick today. We hope that she gets better, she gets well, and come on the show again. I see if I can bring up her, so you guys just know who she is and what she looks like. That's me, yours truly in the middle. Don't worry about that Thursday, because most of the time we are on every Thursday. Today we're on Friday, but there's Mocha is the left, there's Candy Red to the right, and then yours truly in the middle. When you see that, click on there, go to our podcast on YouTube, and subscribe. Please subscribe. And so that's one
Subscribe.
of our topics is what's going down in your town. And so Candy's got a new topic that Candy, you want me to introduce that topic, or do you want to just?
I'll let you introduce it. That's something
I
you
always say,
came.
I always say I talk too much. I'm trying to get her some time to talk. I don't want to be the only one
We're
that
trying to
talks.
get it together, y'all.
I don't want to be the only. I don't want to be the only one that talks. But she always has something.
No, you're fine. I'm like,
She's
you're
got a
just
good
talking
topic.
about
And this
the
topic,
event. I mean, are a lot of events coming, that's happening the weekend. Like I said, Cinco DeMayo. It's today, so I'm sure it's all weekend. They're celebrating all weekend. So I know you were talking about COVID. I just like to touch that a little bit. Um, I had this discussion with one of my good friends. We were talking about that. I think we kind of, even though COVID is still out there, I just want to let you know it's still out there, but it still has impacted a lot of people. The aftermath of COVID,
mm-hmm.
especially the elderly people, is hitting them more. They're not really talking about it, but I just like some some friends have been talking about their elderly parents, um, the issues they're having, because um, it really struck them hard because of the fact the media was saying that it's going to affect the elderly people. That's when it first started out. then, then it changed, um, so now it's like, they are afraid to go out, because they still know COVID's out there, and you have to think about, getting older. They already limited certain things they can do, in the first thing. Then once COVID came and gone, now they having issues, um, you know, not just health issue, mental issues as far as getting out there and doing the limited things they used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So so they're really afraid to go out because they're still thinking that it's a chance that they can die over COVID. So so I just want to people, please take please, I just want to just please pay attention to the signs, um, and
Bro, is this part of you don't know now you know?
well,
Is this
whatever you want to make it.
you supposed to be telling
But I know I wanted to say something,
the name
when
of
you
this
had talked
segment is
about
if
it,
you
so I'm just
don't
adding
know
that.
now you know.
But if you
I'm gonna
don't
do
know, now
commercials
you
before
know.
you. Eventually
So
we're gonna
definitely, go visit the elderly people. Spend time with them. Um, is very important at this time. So that's what
well,
I
I'm gonna
have.
tell you this. Let me tell you this story. If you want to talk about elderly people, I'll tell you what happened today uh, uh, at work. So was it today? No, it was yesterday. Anyway, it was yesterday. There was an old man, right, at the office. Well, he wasn't at the office, he was in the parking lot, sitting there like a little sheltered area we have. And they said he'd been there since 6 o'clock that morning. Well, he was lost,
I
right?
didn't get that. Could you try again?
I ain't saying nothing to you, Siri. Siri listens to you guys, Anyway, he was,
Okay.
You have so much.
Put me in
See, that's why I came
anyway, he
upstairs,
was
so
lost.
I have no interruptions. Trying
That's
not to have
Siri.
any
I can't
interruptions.
stop her. She's listening anyway, right?
Oh, she's listening.
She needs to subscribe.
There's nothing to stop here.
Oh my
Check if the
God.
device is on your home.
She needs to subscribe. What
Well,
she need
check
to
your
do.
device.
You need to subscribe. That's what you need to do. So anyway, this guy was at. Do y'all have this problem with Siri listening to your conversations and talks about everything? As soon as you say her name, she starts speaking. So I'm not even say her name no more. I'm not gonna say that girl. Anyway,
Hello, Shamar Williams. Hello. How you
who's
doing?
that? Somebody saying something?
Yeah, someone said hi. You want to put it up there?
So we got some
Shamira
more.
Williams.
Oh yeah, that's my. Yeah, let me bring that up. That's my cousin. What's up? What's
Your
up?
cousin.
What's up?
Hi,
I'll be
what's
there.
up?
I'll be there in like what is it, July? Yeah, 4th of July.
I'm just mad I wasn't invited.
We're going to Broken Bow. But let me tell you my story. I got
Mark
to finish
E.
telling you
Mark is
my story.
mad because we
We
wasn't
run out of time.
invited.
We run out of time. I got to finish telling you my story.
I want to let you know we had an invite, and then all of a sudden he took away the invite.
It wasn't my fault.
For the-
You can still come. You just can't stay. Like I said, you probably got to stay like in a hut somewhere. But anyway, sleep in the car. I don't know. You can come. But like, let me finish my story. So we found this guy.
You got 5 minutes. No,
I can't, wait-
2 minutes.
I can't wait to see my people. I can't wait to see my
Yes,
people.
Shamar. Yeah, yes, you.
I can't wait to see my people. She's still invited. She just can't, it's not one of those things where, look, you ain't got to leave, but you got to get the hell out of here. Anyway, she just can't stay, right? All my friends, look, all y'all can come. You just can't stay. We're going to have fun now. Don't bring too many out because, it's going to be some food. So, you might have to bring a little cash with you. But anyway, let me finish my story. You cut me off. I ain't got.
Oh Lord. I'm
running out of time. So anyway, the homeless guy, he wasn't homeless. Okay, so let me correct myself. That's what we thought. I said, no, that guy, I showed up to work as an old guy, he looked like me, he's got a beard, he in his pajamas. He got slippers.
He's in pajamas.
Yeah, he ain't homeless. And so one guy went out and talked to him. Apparently, I had got there, so I didn't do it. They went out there and talked to him. And I think he told me, he said he's from Tennessee. I'm like, well, you a long way from home. And so I had the receptionist. I didn't do it. She did it on her own. All this was happening and taking place before I even got to work. But she called and called the police, and they said, called out his name, and she said, yeah, there's a guy on the critical missing list, right? And they asked him what his name was, and one of the guys went out and asked him what his name, and they said, yep, he's the one. Been looking for him since like.
Oh wow.
Right. I believe I didn't talk to the guy, but I believe it was one of those. If you want to talk about old people, one of those dementia cases where people walk out their front door and don't know where they are. Right. When you talk to him, he said, "Yeah, I'm from Tennessee." He probably was born in Tennessee, but dude, you're in Los Angeles, so you ain't walked from Tennessee to Los Angeles. So you obviously just walked out the house and then got lost. So please, and it's right. Say hi to your other people. Make sure you take care of them. They're being taken advantage of through frauds and things like that. And so we just gotta take care of them. We all going to be in that position one day.
Yeah, look like it because it's like, woo,
there's mental things that are going on, and there's older people that are going on. And my cousin, she's right on time with it. It happens a lot. She leaves a lot of great comments. Like I said, look, if you guys want to leave comments on here, just like I said, just get on here, let us know. We'd love to have you on. Please leave a comment. Watch the show. We're on every Thursday. This is our first time that we're on Friday night live.
Yes.
Right.
That's
what we'll call the show. We'll call it Friday Night Live. We'll call it whatever you want us to call it.
Yeah, because I think this is the only time we've been live. I mean, even the radio, we never came on a Friday. I think it was on a Saturday, Sunday. I think we tried Monday.
Yeah.
We tried Wednesday. I think
we're gonna try every day. Listen, we're gonna try every day of the week because we want you guys to come on and listen. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna keep saying it until we go off the air tonight. Please go onto our YouTube and subscribe. Go to our Facebook and like us and follow us on our Facebook. But I'm gonna show it one more time. The 24th subscriber is gonna win this. I ain't gonna let you look at it too long because I want you to know what it is. It's a brand new in the box. I'm gonna ship it myself. The camera, right? Digital camera. It ain't the top of the line. No, I ain't gonna lie, but it's really good. It shows really better than it shows way better than what it shows way. It shows way. Look. Cousin went did it. Look. That's all we want y'all to do. The 24th subscriber is gonna win that camera, right? I'm telling you, this is not a joke. It's not a joke. Let me make sure it took. This is not a joke. You know, we got 4 subscribers right now. We had 1, now we got 4. So it's continuing to grow. We're gonna be here every week. We're gonna be here on sometimes on Thursday. We're gonna be here sometimes on Friday. I don't know what Candy doing. She's looking at the phone, but please go on there. If you're watching us, if you see us, I appreciate everybody chiming in. I know it's late. It's Friday. What you gotta do? You gotta get up and watch cartoons in the morning? Friday's good because you ain't gotta be preparing for the next day. Well, some of you guys are working
I
on
want
the
to sleep
weekend.
in.
I get that. Some people work on the week, work on the weekend. Can't nothing I do about that. But again, this ain't gonna be our only Friday show. I mean, we're gonna do Friday a couple more times. I'm just letting you know we're just trying to gauge what's a good team to come on here and talk to you guys and talk about some of these ideas. Okay, you got any more things on the topic of what if you don't know now you know?
No, not really.
Well, I want to bring up one that we talked about real quick.
What?
Since we
Did I
got a lot
forget
of people
something?
on here that we talked about a few weeks ago on the show about diabetes, right? And most people,
What's going on with
probably,
that?
I tell everybody really, they don't really know. They ask me whether or not, I'm a diabetic. Obviously, my sugars are controlled. Everything's good. Praise God. But the medication, one time I went to get my medication, and I take a lot of medication, and one main one, which is kind of like, it's like Ozempic, but mine is called Trulicity. So really quick, I'll tell you about this real quick. I went in, I couldn't get my medication. It was on back order, and one of the pharmacists slipped up because I asked her like, what's the issue here? Why can't I get why is the medication on back order? And she said it's on national back order. I said, what's that mean? And she says, well, the celebrities are buying it. I'm like, what? She said, the celebrities are buying it. And I'm like, celebrities are buying it for what? She said, because they're using it to lose weight.
I might need to try that.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. And so they said they're using it to lose. I'm like, what? I'm like, they're not even diabetic. How they? And what it did, it stopped us from, if it wasn't there, I couldn't get it. And so be careful about your medications. I found it at a smaller pharmacy. I used to go to the big wigs. This is what my cousin said. She says he's on Saxenda. It's the same as Victoza, and she lost 70 pounds in 10 months. So
Okay, I need to try that. How can I get that
this
prescription?
stuff, they using it to lose. I'm on it, but I ain't using it to lose weight because I'm diabetic. But the celebrities,
Wow,
I don't know how they get it. I don't know who prescribed. Obviously they got money. They can get whatever they want. But be on the lookout for that. Be careful about that. Especially when you go in to get your medication if you really need it.
I just
It's
want
much
to lose
more
about
available-
20.
Well, it's more available at the smaller pharmacies. Not like the big giant ones, the CVS, the Trippies, But I hear it's more available at the smaller pharmacies. And so that was something I just kind of threw in there that you get off the shelf again on this show. But I want to explain to you why we got a few people here. Please go out and tell your friends, your mama's friends, your daddy's friends, everybody, your kids, their kids. Let them know that we come on here on Thursdays most of the time and on Friday. We'll do a Friday again if you want us to. Chime in. You can check us out on Facebook. It's All the Way Live podcast on Facebook. We're on YouTube, and we're gonna be on those eventually. at the same time. So we'll be streaming. Look, this is live. This ain't pre-recorded. What you see right now is happening right now. We want to emphasize that. Now, it's also being recorded. So you can go back in your own leisure and watch this at any time that you wish. And so you can always obviously comment on the show. I don't care how many comments we say, we're going to see every comment. And if you want to say hi, we're going to say hi back. That's who we are. This ain't no, we're not on here just to, this ain't no, pony tail and pony show. It's the real deal. I'm Carl Washington. That is your host to my
This way.
left. Right? Yeah. Hard.
Tomorrow, yeah. So I need to lose
Candy
by
Red,
20 pounds. I want to lose by 20 pounds. I'll be good. Just lose it.
maybe that can be a topic. What is your best method of losing weight? That can
I
be one of
know
our,
it.
look.
Maybe get somebody
Chime
that
in
fitness.
on Facebook. Let me see. Anybody chiming in on Facebook? Let me see. Give me a sec. Chime in to the Facebook. Leave some interesting topics that we can talk about. We'll do a little research on them and that thing.
Yeah, if you have any topics you want to talk about, we're open.
Yeah, let us know. We'd love to get you. We'd love to get y'all on here and talk about some things like that. So just like I said, just chime in. You can chime in on here. You can chime in on. On our YouTube, and we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you on there.
Yes.
And so look, this is tomorrow. So she said, I think my replies are delayed anyway. I'll be watching the live going forward. Live is good. Live is good.
Definitely. We're gonna be more excited. I'm trying to next week. I'm gonna try to get a fitness in there. I need to
listen. If you want to be on the show, right? DM me. Same way on you got the people that know me. You got my my phone number. DM me, and I'll send you the link.
DM here.
You can actually come on the show and say hi. We'd love to get you in the green room, have you come on the show, so everybody see who you are. That'd be awesome. That's what it's about. Like, you can come on here, you can show us some videos, you can show us some product that you're working on. We can show what you're doing. If you got a business, we can do all that stuff. Look, if you want to just come on here and show your dog, we want to see it, right? We want to see it. I mean, I think they just had the National Kennel Dog Show.
National what?
The AKC Dog Show.
I was thinking about getting my dog in the show. Bruno.
If y'all see the dog, anyway, I'm just saying.
Bruno, he's an American Bulldog.
But I think, I appreciate Cousin for coming on, chiming in, watching the show. I appreciate all you guys that are on the show. And again, we're going to be here every Thursday or Friday. We'll let you know. You can go on our Facebook. We're going to try to preempt the time that we're on the show, so you'll know. Prepare yourself and get ready. We'd love for you to come on and tell us about yourself, and if you got products and things like that, businesses or services that you do. Come on the show, explain it to us. That's what it's about. It's the All the Way Live podcast. I'm your host, Carl. You got Candy Red. You got Mocha, who is out sick. This is what she looked like, just in case you guys, are wondering who's the other angel. They are called Carl's Angels, by the way. We are going to be producing product. We're going to have all kinds of things that you can go onto our YouTube, purchase,
and subscribe.
The key, though, is to subscribe. We want you guys to subscribe. So when you subscribe, every time we do something indifferent, you'll know, right? Okay. If I decide I want to give away a car and you're a subscriber, guess what? You in. I ain't saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying. Don't get it twisted, right? The only car I'm going to give away is about.
Yeah, Carl said he's going to give away a car.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I really don't have.
Now you really open the worm or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
you
I don't
you
want.
really
I don't want
the
to.
door.
Look. The last thing I want to do on here is tell y'all the wrong thing. But it's all the way live podcast. We're about 10 minutes beyond the hour now, and so I appreciate all you guys coming on. We'll be back on here next weekend. Is Mother's Day weekend. I ain't got no problem with it. Mother's Day. When is Mother's Day?
On
Saturday.
Sunday, the 15th.
Yeah. So we can come on
All the
here.
knucklers.
We can come on. We can come on here on Friday.
Yeah.
We'll come on here on Friday. If you
Did you
say
know?
you chime in and you say you want to talk to us on Friday, you got maybe you got some great Mother's Day ideas that you want to talk about. Maybe you want to talk about what you're gonna do for your mom on Friday, right? Maybe you want to even put your mom on there and say, "Hey, mom, here's my mom." I would love that. I put my mom on here if she had a phone. Well, she got one, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying. This is what we're about. It's all the way live podcast. What all the way live means is it's all the way live. Yeah, it ain't we ain't doing no pre-recorded shows. It's live. And we'll talk about anything.
well, we do put pre-recorded on our Facebook page. So,
But it's it's eventually gonna be all the shows are gonna eventually be on our Facebook page. You can check them out. But right now, they are pre-recorded on our YouTube page, so you can go and watch them at your leisure anytime you want. So I got any questions out there? No? Good. Nobody chimed in and said ask no questions. Nobody want to be. That's okay. Again, we're on here every week, and we love for you to come on. Hopefully, we'll be on with our other host, our hostess with the mostest. That's Mocha. Right?
hopefully,
We'll
so
be on, and you think I talk? Whew, she can talk a lot too, But
no one beats you talking. You can talk. See, he's over talking me now, y'all.
there's no questions. Look. Here's what cousin said. Cousin said there's no questions, right?
No
So
question.
that means we got everything. We got everything in. We
But
ain't
check
leaving
us
nothing.
out next week. I'm gonna get somebody a fitness trainer on.
Maybe if you don't know how to get to us, let me see. Do I have a?
Yeah,
If
put
you
that
don't
up
know how to
there.
get to us, let me put that up real quick. If you don't know how to get to us and how to see us, right there it is, right there. You can write it down, shoot a screenshot with your phone. That's how you can see our show. If you're watching that, you don't need that. But that same link is on Facebook, so you can check that out if you want to. That's how you can get to us. Uh, uh, very, very, very important. So make sure you guys continue to chime in and watch the show. You got some interesting topics, call us, let us know. You can leave all that information on our Facebook. I'm checking Facebook right now. Never really got anybody to come in and you know, I know what Cinco de Mayo is, but I wanted somebody to come in and really explain uh, uh, the history of Cinco de Mayo. Next time, I have a little bit more detailed description. Uh, and we're gonna, I mean, we're gonna preempt all these holidays because we want people to know what's going on, right? Again, all the way live podcast. Appreciate you guys for coming on. A lot of you guys know that eventually we're going to have some exciting stuff on there. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do. Candy going to show you all the talents that she has, right? All two of them. Just kidding. So just come on, just come on here, guys. Chime in. We love to hear from you. I know a lot of people tonight is watching the game. Uh, I don't watch as much of basketball as I used to because it just ain't the same to me. But the games right now are pretty exciting, pretty exciting. So for the sake of argument, I'm spending quality time with you guys rather than watching the game. I could be go watch a game, but I'd rather come on here and talk with you
And
guys.
talk.
Yeah. And Kenny, right? I have what they call the
Go Warrior. They're going, yeah, national
I have what they
champion.
call people. I have what they call the gift of the gab. I can just talk and talk and talk and talk. And talk. You know, be, be, because I like talking, right?
I know, we know. We know.
Don't get
We
it
know.
twisted. I can't sing.
We know.
I can't sing, but in matter of fact, I'm going to have my daughter-in-law come on here. She's going to sing for you. Like you never saw her. You're going to be amazed. Trust me. You know, have my son come. I'm trying to get people coming just so y'all know what's going on in and around everything that I do. Hopefully, Candy will do the same thing, and then Mocha. Well, you know, we want y'all to know who we are, what we do, what we're about, what we're trying to do for you, and what this podcast is all about. So if you're on here, you're watching, we appreciate you coming on. Remember, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. The 24th subscriber, and this is no joke, the 24th subscriber is going to win this. No joke. I would have it in my hand, but I don't want to go get it, you know, all that good stuff. But I have it. It's ready to go. It's brand new. Brand spanking new. Everybody who can't use a camcorder with all this stuff going on. What they use camcorders now? They catch people stealing. They catch brutality with police. I mean, all that, right? Not saying that's why we give it to you. We give it to you so you can capture memories of your family. I have no, well, I don't. I'm not sure if my mom had any video of me when I was little. Because back then it was just hard to get by. But now, you know, I got video of my kids when they were little, right? And they don't even believe it's them. I'm like, yeah, that's you. What? That's me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so camcorders are precious. And so if you ain't got, I mean, everybody got a camcorder right now, but who got a free one? Exactly. So that's what we're doing here on All the Way Live. All the Way Live podcast. We appreciate you guys coming on. Peace, love, and happiness. I stole that from Candy. I know that's what she said when she signs off. But again, remember to go to our Facebook. Candy, tell them how to get to us again, real quick. I'll let you finish this off and tell them how to get to us.
Just go to our Facebook page, All the Way Live. And if you haven't shared, make sure you share our announcement that we will be live on YouTube. Also, we just make sure you go to our page, make sure you subscribe. Like you see the sign says subscribe. So check us out next Thursday or Friday. And hopefully I think I'll be able to get a fitness trainer. So if you're still trying to get in shape for the summer, definitely check us out next week. So make sure you subscribe.
And and just real quick, we had a fitness person on our radio show.
Yeah, radio.
She was the bomb. I'd love for if she's listening. I'm not sure if she listens, but we ain't saying all that. I'd love her to come on and explain all I know a lot of people that are in that field, in that industry, that they can tell you, I mean, what? I can get them on here. I got this one lady that wants to come on as a good friend of mine. She makes her own teas. I mean, for whatever you got and whatever you need, she got a tea for it. I'm gonna try to get her on, right? Don't know if Thursdays are good. I don't know if Fridays are good, but I'm gonna get her on. You can't cost people nothing to come on here. Look, we just want to spread the word with things that we do with people we know. That's all we want to do. And so, if you guys know anybody out there that's got a talent, that's got a service, that's got a business, bring them on.
Artists.
We love to hear and talk about it. We like to spread the word. That's what it's called. It's called All the Way Live. We're not going after celebrities. You see them already. I want everyday people who are doing extraordinary things. Everyday people who are doing extraordinary things.
Nonprofit organizations, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, that you just don't see. So please subscribe. Check us out next week. We come on every Thursday or Friday. We'll let you know what days, but Thursday or Friday, the time is always the same: 6:30 Central Standard Time, 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. These are the times that we come on. We're on every Friday. We appreciate all of the ones who are watching now. Again, we want every time someone come on, just please do me a favor. Go hit the subscribe button. That way you'll know when we come on every time. Even if we decide to come on just on GP out of the whim, right? Spontaneously, you'll know. You're like, hey, Carl and them is on. What are they talking about? Because it could be something important, right? I
Definitely.
mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, come on. This is the age of information. We got YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, uh, TikTok, and you see all of this stuff that things are happening. Uh, the people give you warnings about things, right? They give you, oh, hey, don't do this or don't do that. There's fraudulent stuff going on. I mean, it's crazy, the stuff out there. So look, this is a place where you can come on, right? Everybody know it's like, everybody know their name, right? This place you can come on and you can shout out, we might come on and say, hey, look, don't answer the phone and such call because that's a scam. We'll tell you. Oh, I got some scam. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
I'm
be
gonna
careful with the
I'm
scammers.
gonna
Yeah.
this is great. Like I said, I can talk forever.
Yes,
Right?
you can.
I'm gonna do a show, okay, on the scams that I know about, right? And the scams where I love a scam. Real quick, real quick. I'm gonna tell you this real quick story about a scam, right? Uh, I was on
I
a
can tell
call.
you some stories too.
And so we can have a whole look. Come on, I want to hear about every scam because they're out there. I had a friend of mine. We were playing on the golf course, right? And his phone ring. He answered the phone. It was some insurance scam, right? The guy like blah 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 blah. The guy was talking. He like, yeah, get to it. I'm bit right. And he said, and it was something to the effect of, you know, we're calling you about your car insurance. And the scam that's going on, in that we want to make sure that you're protected and blah 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 blah. And
Mhm.
he said, well, what do I need to do? He says, well, you need to go get the paperwork for your car. We need to get the VIN number off your car. Make sure. He says, what's this about? He said, well, it's a scam. It's there's something going on with they got some information on your car. We're trying to protect you. So go get. He said, give me a second. So he didn't really go nowhere. He just put him on hold, right? He came back. He answered the phone. He says, "Damn, they done stole my car."
Are you serious?
It was a joke, but anyway,
Oh, okay.
they hung up immediately. But there's a lot of scams like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah, there are a lot of scams out there. It's
talking about
terrible.
this, we kind of touched on this earlier. Most of the scams are really going after older people, right? They're really, they calling people's phone. The IRS calling you, about, you owe some money, and we coming in, and these people are believing it. And so you got look. I want to put every scam that's out there on here so
Yes.
that you'll know. I mean, I can tell you some stories how I got scammed. It wasn't big scams, but they were scams. Oh,
Yeah. Job
little.
scams. Be careful looking for a job. There are scammers out there. If they tell you to,
We got an hour and 30 minutes in the show. If you haven't chimed
yeah,
in yet, you might have missed it. We'll be back. We
do that.
will be back. So remember, if you ever
Yeah,
get
we can talk about that.
a
That's a
chance,
lot.
like I said, if you ever get a chance, chime in. I'm gonna give y'all 5, 10 more minutes. If you want to chime in, you want to say hi, and then we'll get out here because it's Friday. Just got paid. I mean, the song Friday night. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes to chime in and just say hi uh, real quick as we go sign off. Uh, I'm typing and talking at the same time. I know that's kind of rude, but I got people talking.
Yeah, you
I got
that's
people
not
talking to me on the phone. They can just talk to me. They chime in, talk to me, talk to us. You got to talk to me, talk to us, right? It's the All the Way Live podcast. Uh, we're on live right now. This is not a joke. It's not pre-recorded. It's a live show. We're going to be here on every Thursday or Friday night. And we'd love for you guys to come on and listen and chime in and talk about anything and everything. Um, It's a
Yes.
podcast. We're all the way live. So check us out every
So,
Thursday and Friday night.
well, I have a question. So, how everybody think? What is a good time? You think 8:30 is a good time? Um, what do y'all think? Mondays or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What do you think is the best time for us to come on?
And you can answer these
What's your
questions.
opinion? Just
You
put
can
it in
answer
the chat
you can answer these questions in the comment section. You
comments.
can answer these questions on our Facebook. Uh,
Yes.
and we want to know, I mean, obviously we can't be on every night. But we might just try that one week just to see what happens.
Yeah.
But again, it's very important that we get subscribers on here. Uh, it's very important that you subscribe, leave a comment, follow us on Facebook, all that good stuff. We got all the links on there. If you want to be on the show, we'd love to have you on. DM me. What DM means? Direct message. Yeah. DM me and I'll send you a link to be on the show. It's really quick, real quick and easy. We can have you on here. Maybe you want to show us a product, a service, what you're doing, how you breaking in, what you're doing for the spring. Maybe you want to show us some Mother's Day gifts that you're making, right? I got one, right? I showed you that last week, right? You want to see that? Go on the podcast, check out one of the shows. I think I showed it on there. But again, um, like Candy said, let us know what's a good day, right? What's a great day for you to come on? We'd love to have you on. It's the All the Way Live podcast. So right now, we're signing off. I've been on here long enough. Got a lot of stuff I got to do. We'll see you guys next time. All the Way Live podcast. 6:30 Central Standard Time.
No, you got that backwards. 8:30 Central Standard Time.
I was just seeing if you. I was just seeing if you was looking.
Uh,
Yeah, I was
8:30
checking.
Central
I
Standard
was
Time. You
checking.
said that earlier.
Wait, say that again one more time.
30 P's. You know your time zone.
What was the
You're
times
in
again?
Cali.
Say that
You're
one
in
more time.
Cali.
What was the times again? Say that again.
It's 6:30 p.m. in that Pacific Standard Time,
Mm.
8:30 Central Standard Time.
Y'all got that. That's
Got it.
when we're on.
Please hit subscribe.
Subscribe. We see you guys next time. All the way live.
Peace,
Yeah.
love, and happiness.
Human happiness. We're out of here. Bye.